Put short and call short are single leg strategies which belong to credit strategy category. These strategies are appropriate for section 5 volatility where inflation is highest. When option premiums are highly inflated, better is to sell options. Let us start with put short. Put short is a bullish credit strategy. Here we sell put when view is bullish and implied volatility is in zone 5. As IV is in zone 5, options are highly inflated. Zone 5 IV is seen at times of events. Mostly results of stocks cause IV to rise and reach zone 5. Recently we saw example of Infi. Results were on 12th of this month and IV went up into zone 5. This happens every 3 months when quarterly results are declared. Then at the time of budgets, IV is high. Now next month we can check this. During budget time, IV will be high. Then high IV is seen during election seasons and it is seen once in 5 years usually. In state elections also IV may increase. Option premiums decrease as soon as IV decreases. IV decreases and comes to mean area when an event is over. Implied volatility is more when there is uncertainty. Post event, uncertainty is gone. Results are declared, there is no more uncertainty. Elections are over, results are declared, there is no more uncertainty. So, because of this, IV falls. As IV falls, option premiums also come down. They come down to fair area from zone 5 to zone 4 and zone 3, sometimes even in zone 2. There is extra benefit of theta decay. So option seller gets double advantage. Double advantage is because of theta decay and fall in IV. Both of these cause reduction in premiums and they give profits to option seller. It is better to keep positions light and strike must be appropriately selected considering old moves which were seen in past. If there is strong buying area, then one can sell at the money put or slightly out of the money put option. When not sure, it is better to stay away with naked trade or trade in far out of the money options with hedging. So strike selection is either at the money or out of the money strikes. Out of the money strikes are better for option selling. As time passes and volatility decreases, double benefits are seen. Short put means selling a put and it is a bullish credit strategy. We receive premiums after selling and our margin is withheld. We have seen what are rules for selling an option during discussion on option Greeks. When should we sell puts? We should sell put when we expect sluggish up move in underlying and fall in implied volatility. If movement is sluggish, price decay will work with time. Theta decay and volatility have a big role in option pricing. So in case underlying moves very slowly, even opposite to our direction, we will be able to gain some profit or at least we will not lose rapidly as will be the case with call buying or future selling. To have best result of IV crush and premium fall, we sell option when IV is in zone 5 or zone 4. Naked option selling belongs to zone 5 only. It should not be done in zone 4. So prerequisites for put option selling are uptrend in underlying and IV in zone 5 or zone 4. Zone 5 is for naked option selling, zone 4 is for strategies. there is expected up move from buying area, which may be sluggish for some time, and it may be associated with fall in IV. IV should be high for time being. Theta decay and IV crush give double benefit to option seller. If rapid up move is expected and IV is high, even then it is better to sell put or buy futures or cash. Buying a call in zone 5 is donating free money. Premiums of option fall with fall in IV. Usually this fall in option premiums because of IV fall is more than increase due to delta effect. In this case, IV is working to decrease the premiums and delta is working to increase the premiums. Both forces are acting against each other and profit is low. On top of that, theta decay is also decreasing premiums. However, if there is opposite move, then delta will also cause loss, theta will also cause loss, and IV will also cause loss in option long position. When option is shorted, what is the equation? IV fall decreases premiums, theta decreases premiums. If move is as expected, delta will also help in reduction of premiums. Three factors will work together to give profits. But if our view goes wrong, what will happen? If there is no move, theta and vega will work to give profit. Delta will give loss if move is opposite to anticipated, or there will be no effect of delta if there is no movement. So at least two factors are working to reduce losses even when view on direction is wrong in this case. This way, for option buying in zone 5, there are three enemies if view is wrong and only one friend when view is right. But for option selling in zone 5, there are three friends if view is right and there is no enemy. Even if view is wrong, there is only one enemy and two friends to support. So basic rule to sell a put option is IV should be high at the time of option selling and script should be in uptrend. Characteristics of short put as stated in theory are unlimited risk. Risk is unlimited when we don't understand anything about that asset class. Even for limited risk option buying, risk is not limited to premiums paid as taught. Classic teaching is risk is limited for option buying. Now for option selling, reward is said to be limited. This is true. Reward for selling an option is limited to premiums received. In index option, I allow premiums to go up to 0 and many times I take full premiums. But in stocks, we must exit when premium decays 90% of original premium received. This rule is important because last 10% premium is small premium for which we may be taking large risk. There would be at least few buyers who will buy options from us when 10% premium is still present. If option expires near in the money at expiry, that can be costly to us. So always square off stock option when 90% premium decay is achieved. Do not keep stock options to become 0. Now someone may say profit in option selling is less than that possible on option buying. I do not agree on this. We need to understand profit or loss is not calculated from amount invested in that trade. It is calculated from risk taken and reward achieved. In option selling, it is possible to risk 40 points and take 80 points profit in Bank Nifty options, even in intraday trade. Or it is possible to risk 20 points and take 40 points profit. And there is high probability of success as well in option selling. In options, there is very high liquidity. We can risk as much as we wish on total capital in option selling and create large position consistent with that risk. In option buying, do we create position which is large enough and can we hold on for adequate gain when our capital is large? Most of the option buyers I have seen usually trade for 1 hour trade in Nifty or Bank Nifty options if position size is large. They buy with stop of 20 to 30 points and book profit of similar size. Large position is possible in Bank Nifty and Nifty options. Because of this, profits look large. But option sellers can also gain profit of similar quantum when trade is right. Break even at expiry, which we had discussed earlier for selling a put, is strike price minus premium paid. It is break even at expiry. We must not keep option till expiry. So basic rule to sell a put option is IV should be high at time of option selling and script should be in uptrend. Selling a put is bullish strategy. We have seen implications of option Greeks on put short. For short put, delta is positive. As underlying moves up, put premium decreases. For short put, delta is positive. As underlying moves up, put premiums decreases with proportion of delta, and there is increase in premiums similar to delta when there is down move. In conclusion, when IV fall is expected, Vega is best friend of option seller with theta as an assistant. Delta can be friend if direction is as anticipated, but it will become enemy if direction is opposite to what we had anticipated. To summarize short put, we sell put when it is uptrend in underlying or mild bullish move is anticipated. Sell naked put options only when IV is in zone 5. Expiry selection for option selling is as close as possible because closer expiry has more rapid decay. Out of the money strikes are best for selling option. Decay in out of the money options is more rapid and premium rise is slow. Any doubts in put short? Now let's come to short call. Short call means selling a call. It is bearish credit strategy. We receive premiums after selling and our margin is withheld. We have seen what are rules for selling an option. When should we sell calls? We should sell call when we expect sluggish down move in underlying and fall in implied volatility. If movement is sluggish, price decay will work with time. Theta decay and volatility play big role in option prices. So in case underlying moves very slowly, even opposite to our direction, we will be able to gain profits, or at least we will not lose rapidly, as will be case with put buying or future selling. To have best result of IV crush and premium fall, we sell option when IV is in zone 5. Naked option selling belongs to zone 5 only. Option strategies for short option can be taken in zone 4. So prerequisite for call option selling are downtrend in underlying and IV in zone 5 or zone 4. There is expected down move from selling area which may be sluggish for some time and associated with fall in IV which is high for time being. Theta decay and IV crush give double benefit to option seller. If rapid down move is expected and IV is high, even then it is better to sell calls or sell futures. Buying a put in zone 5 IV is bad idea. Characteristics of short call as stated in theory are unlimited risk if we don't use a stop loss. Reward is said to be limited, which is true. Break even at expiry, we had discussed earlier, for selling call is strike price plus premium received. it is break even at expiry and we must not keep option till expiry. We have seen implications of option Greeks on call short. Short call is negative delta. As underlying moves up, call premiums increases with proportion of delta, and there is decrease in premiums similar to delta when there is down move. Vega and theta are friends of option seller when option is sold at high IV. So in conclusion, when IV fall is expected, Vega is best friend of option seller with theta as an assistant. Delta will be friend if direction is anticipated, but it will become enemy if direction is opposite to what we anticipated. So delta is always moody. Vega and theta are always friends of option seller. Any doubts in this?